Hi everyone, and good morning, and welcome back to my The Boys reactions. It is 8:30 in the morning, and I am getting into The Boys. I don't know if if The Boys is really a morning show, considering the kind of heavy commentary slash heavy violence in this show, but I'm excited to get into it nonetheless. Today we are getting into episode 3 of season 1, which is called Get Some, and I'm very excited. Last time on The Boys, Hughie exploded Mr. Translucent, which was kind of awesome. Starlight had this team up, which was really fun, but then the news came like very instantly, and that was kind of creepy for some reason to me. I don't know why. It was cool because it kind of showed how the world worked, but also like I was like, ew, this gives me a yucky feeling. This whole show is giving me like this yucky feeling. Homelander is just pure evil, and I love that he's like destroyed the plane at the end of episode 1. He's flying around trying to find Mr. Translucent. I wonder what's gonna happen, because I bet Homelander heard that explosion. I know he went to the other explosion, the fake out explosion, but he has super hearing, so he must have been able to hear that other explosion. But yeah, when Mr. Translucent exploded at the end of the episode and Hughie presses the button so assuredly, I was like, okay, Hughie's definitely developing. I love Hughie's development so far. He became a person that kind of reminded me of myself, like very, very passive, to kind of a more non-passive yes man kind of guy. Like, let's just do it. You know, he looked at that little baby with the spaghetti on his head and was like, let's just do it. I'm excited to see what happens in this episode. I'm hoping that more like A-Train stuff is resolved between him and Hughie. I kind of want A-Train to get what he deserves after destroying Robin in episode 1, and I'm hoping there was more of that in the future. Get Some is an interesting title. I don't really know what that means right now, but hopefully I will figure that out as the episode goes on, because I know episode 2, it was called Cherry, I feel like, because at the very end when he explodes, Cherry Bomb plays. So I thought that was a very smart little title thing, if you know what I mean. Also, we can do the lighting today because I am in my apartment, and so that means that my light is here because I have all my filming equipment here. So let me turn on my light. You already know what color it's going to be, but let me turn on my light anyways, just to have the fun of turning on the light, and then I'll choose the color. Boop. Nice. Okay, so we all know what the color is going to be already. I think I told you guys on episode 1 and maybe even episode 2 that I was going to go red, and finally I have my light, so the lighting will be red whenever I can film in the apartment for the boys. The lighting will be red. If I have to film back at my house, then I will not have the lighting, but just pretend that there is red lighting washing onto my face. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon, where I have uncut reactions to many of the movies and The Boys episodes so far that are out on my Patreon. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose, and early access reactions that come out 1 week early. Thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, let's dive into The Boys. I am very, very excited to see what this episode has in store. Both episodes so far have had like at least one shocking moment of just exploding. Like, okay, actually both episodes have had someone exploding. Mr. Translucent in episode 2 and Robin in episode 1. So I'm excited to see if they'll keep that train going, keep that A-Train going, if you know what I mean, because I want him to explode. And if they'll have someone explode in this episode, I think that'd be, if they have someone explode in this episode, I think that would be so funny, because then I would just expect it in every single episode. Anyways, let's get into this reaction. I hope you enjoy my reaction to season 1, episode 3 of The Boys, Get Some. Ooh, sorry. Oh, it's dripping onto the floor or something. Like chunks of him. Do they know yet? Does the guy in the van and the butcher, do they know that he's exploded? I feel like they don't. Oh, yeah, they definitely do.
Don't be stupid. You did us a favor.
It's just chunks of exploded flesh.
Sit down and relax, Petit.
Do they respect him a little bit more after he did that, though? I hope they do. I respect him a lot more after he did that.
Where you gonna stash it? Homelander can't find it.
Nowhere.
He wants to find it. He wants Homelander to find it? That's what I'm getting. Oh my god. Okay, Homelander's definitely gonna hear that. Oh! I like how all the title sequences are a little different. In the first one, it was like the boys over top of the car driving, and this one had its own separate title screen. It's kind of cool.
Come on in.
I hate this lady. I hate, not Starlight, the other one. The one with the leopard print.
Hello. Please sit.
I like Stillwell just because she's also evil, but I like Homelander way better than her. But I know she controls Homelander, so maybe she is top dog.
It is fantastic. You're pulling through the roof. You have a huge boost with
She's so mad at him, at her one day, and then so happy the other day.
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.
And hello, Starlight.
The costume, the big cleavage thing. Wow.
I can't wear that.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I really do, but I'm fine with my old outfit. We're not.
I like her outfit.
It is wrapped in that.
This is so icky again. See what I'm telling you? The show is so icky.
Can A-Train keep his title as the fastest man alive? Or is tomorrow the day?
I hope he loses. I hope he loses just so I can laugh in his A-Train looking face. I hope he gets hit by a train, you know? That would just be the best. That would just make my day. A-Train gets hit by a train and dies. There's such a nice photo of them too.
I've been meaning to clean up the soup stuff for a while now, so.
So I thought I'd just destroy my whole room and just redecorate.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad he said that. I was gonna say, that was kind of unwarranted because the dad is trying to help. Maybe not in the best way, but he is trying to help. And Huey just has a lot of emotional anger at the moment. So I'm glad he said sorry. That was really good.
At the bottom of the list.
Oh. They respect him. They respect this man so much. He must be really nice and really caring for everyone. But also, like, really tough.
Back, we're good. Just
Oh, yeah, how is money?
spits on the ground every time your name comes up. I can't
Oh.
do that to her again, man.
Beautiful. No one likes him. I love it. I love how just no one likes him.
I'm a motherfucker with a heart. Whereas you,
See, I told you this man has a heart.
well, come on, you lime-sucking smartass. How the hell did you do it?
Yeah.
Well.
Tell me more.
Bring down Seven and Vought at the same time.
Do it. Good. That's what I want.
Are you bringing Frenchie back? Because I can't work with that motherfucker.
Frenchie Nines.
He's so nice. Frenchie's the best.
Fuck.
Senator Calhoun.
Yes, he's in. He's in. I'm so happy. He's so cool.
He's got diamond skin. He's gonna be fine. My guys are on it.
He's gonna be fine. He's literally pasted on a wall at the moment.
So if you want to go to 82 and take it up with him, be my guest.
Who's that? The head honcho? Mr. Edgar?
Are you a happy boy?
Even he looks kind of afraid of him. Is he a soup? Or is he not a soup?
Tell them it's water under the bridge.
That wasn't my fault, huh? Who is now?
Oh, did people die? Did people die?
Fat tenderloins, some portobello mushrooms, that Pinot that you love so much.
Yeah, that sounds good. I knew they were gonna laugh when he did that. Hey, but fair game, fair play, man.
Fucking dégage, huh?
Aw,
Got it.
best friends again, best friends again.
No, my mother actually named me Mother's Milk.
Did she?
So we got a French whore.
No, I'm confused. No, I'm confused. I can't tell if he was sarcastic or not. Mother's Milk, what a good name.
Home service is my specialty.
Yes, he's so useful. Huey is the most useful character in this entire show.
Let me know if you guys need anything else.
Thank you.
Terminal Beauty 3, I want to watch that movie now. I know it's not a real thing, but I want to watch that movie now. Someone should make it. Oh. I forgot. I literally forgot. Like, they told me like a second ago and I forgot. That surprised me.
What is it? Nothing.
What is it? No, just say it. Say what's on your mind, Mother's Milk. Can I call him MM? I'm gonna call him MM because Mother's Milk is kind of fun. It's like, it's fun to say, but it's also weird in the moment, you know? Oh.
Excuse me, but
He's like, do I know you?
we want an autograph or something?
Oh, he doesn't remember him. He doesn't remember him. That's how little it meant. Oh, A-Train, I hope you explode. Oh. We haven't seen much of this lady.
Attack on me.
You've managed to make this about you in less than 20 seconds flat.
Hey, I'm not the one who's down.
He's like my brother, always making the conversation about himself.
Captain, you guys are the real heroes.
Oh, shut up. I hate when he pretends to be nice because I know he's really not.
They're just people. But they snap their fingers and we jump. Why?
Ah, I was literally gonna talk about this after the episode.
Can we just cut to the part where you show up to the race anyway?
Is he gonna make his own, not company, but like, he's gonna branch out? Okay, he surrendered. He surrendered. You grab his heart and crush it.
God damn it.
What do you mean, god damn it? You're the one who shoved your fist into his chest. You didn't think that was gonna happen? You forget?
Things I let you do to me.
Yeah. Not
He doesn't even like plant the evidence like it looks like he dropped the gun. He just places it down. This is... Oh, I got goosebumps from how horrible this is. How horrible he is.
You're not gonna lose.
Oh, I hope he loses. I hope he loses.
Compound V, where'd you put it?
Is he going to cheat?
Stuff it. Amps you up something fierce.
Compound V is a steroid agent or something that makes the superheroes more powerful.
Like me?
No, not like this.
Oh my gosh.
Cleared with Stillwell and everything.
He doesn't like you that way anymore?
You did clear it with Stillwell.
Look,
Oh no. This guy's even worse than I thought. He killed Robin, which was already... I want him to explode. He fake apologizes, forgets Huey.
Performance enhancer.
Ah, me and him, same page, me and Double M. And he lies to his girlfriend. This guy deserves an explosion from his butt. I'm excited to see this race. Very excited. Wow, so many people came to probably not even see them run because they run so fast.
So translucent, huh? How the fuck did you pull that off?
Press the button. Press the button.
was don't you ever besmirch Billy Joel.
What a good last line.
And I gotta live with that shit for the rest of my life.
I mean, it's a pretty great last line to give, but I mean, I would have maybe chosen something else if I had the chance. So strange. Why is he getting oiled up?
Alright.
Take the V, okay, wait, that sounded weird. Take the compound V. Oh, I really don't like her new outfit. I like her old outfit was so good. Superhero landing. Superhero landing.
Let's hear it from my boy
He's really good with the crowd. He's very charismatic. His smile is so fake. You hear that?
The Atlantic.
Yeah, those were good times. Why did we ever break up?
Oh, they were dating. They had the chemistry. They did have the chemistry of old lovers.
If I ever really thought...
Is he gonna pretend to crush her head? Yeah! Wait, why am I cheering for him? It was just like such a hype moment. I forgot. I hate him. No, you're gonna ruin the mission.
If you got time.
Aww. He's asking her to help the mission. It's kind of a date. And I'm totally okay with that too. Like, I know he's just doing it for the mission, but she kind of she likes him, I think, a little bit, and he likes her a little bit too anyways, so I think it works out. It works out.
It's different.
What's different? What's different about it?
I think they just want you to look like one.
I got chills. I got chills from what she just said. I don't know why. That's just kind of like everything that I've been saying, and she's finally saying.
I should probably get back.
No.
Before they set a search party for me.
Okay, but maybe some of those words will resonate in her mind for a bit.
You know, get
Would you like my number?
Yes. Yes. Yes, Huey would like your number. Yes, he would. I bet the compound fee is on him.
Body, you know what I'm saying?
I've got eyes on A-Train.
Oh, what if something really bad happens? What if he just goes kind of haywire and he kills some people? I feel like that was foreshadowed with the girlfriend saying that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the track.
Does she have them? What if she takes it? What happens if a normal person takes it? What happens if Homelander takes it? Unstoppable. He's already unstoppable. This is so epic. This is actually so epic. I love this with like the start of races, just like the setup for them. So good. How do you even tell who won? What? You pay like $500? You pay like $500 for this, and just like 4 seconds of not even, it's like 0.3 seconds of time.
got it.
Good.
I hope they don't try and kill Starlight. Starlight is the only hero that I like, and I've said that every episode, but it's true.
Shockwave ran a good, clean race.
What happens if a normal person takes it?
Fast to catch. I'm open to offers, though, lady.
He's saying this stuff, and while he knows that she's watching, most likely, like, is she gonna sell him out? I hope she does. Or if she takes it, oh, she's taking it. No. What does it do to someone who doesn't have powers, though? What will it do? Oh, no. Oh. I don't like needles. Please stop.
I figured if you wait around long enough, 2 + 2 = nasty.
2 + 2 = nasty. That's what my math teacher always told me. What the heck? Wait, what? What? She gets superpowers? Like what? She just got claws. Or did she always have superpowers, actually?
I don't bite.
Unless you want me to.
That was
Is he going to die by accident?
right?
Okay, let's get the check.
You wanted.
Okay, let's get the check.
A lot of guys have a superhero fantasy.
Oh, she is a superhero. Okay. I don't know why I thought she was a regular person. What if he dies? Oh, his head just exploded. I told you something bad was gonna happen to this man. But that is his brain coming out of his skull, and she's okay with it. Well, I guess she's like high on Compound V, but she is sitting on brain. For a second I thought she meant for it to happen, so she didn't have to pay rent.
So you can cross the street, run up 4 flights of stairs in 10 seconds, like some...
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way you were making it there on time. Oh, that is so absolutely disgusting.
Fucking porpoise found this at the bottom of the harbor.
It's Translucent's guts.
Go ahead, don't be shy.
Yes. Don't be shy, it's just translucent as in Jello form. Coming for you!
They just declared war.
Yes. War on the soups. And that was my reaction to The Boys Season 1, Episode 3, Get Some. That was another really, really enjoyable episode. The Boys, the gang of boys. I think The Boys is Carl Urban's group. That is what the show is called, The Boys, because they are the boys, right? Carl Urban's Butcher, Frenchie, Huey, and now Double M or MM or Mother's Milk. I love the new addition to The Boys, MM. I'm gonna call him MM or Double M if that's okay. Mother's Milk is just, it's fun to say. It's actually really fun to say, but like it's long to say, so I'm just gonna call him MM. He is such a good addition to the cast and to The Boys. I think he works really well with the group. I loved how he fought with Frenchie as soon as he saw him, but then like 20 seconds later after the call, it was like everything was cool. And I think that's just kind of how it would work in the criminal world, where you have this beef with someone and then the tension was relieved somehow. The tension in this show was relieved with the call to his wife, I think. And then he went, and then they laughed, and then the tension's gone, and now they're friends again. I don't know, I thought that was really fun. I loved what he said to Carl Urban's Butcher when he showed up at the prison, and he was just like, we both know that we're gonna lie to each other, so let's just get on with business. Like, I hate you, you hate me. And I thought that was a really good thing. And I told you he had a heart. I told you that Double M had a heart. When I first saw him, I was like, I bet this guy, like, everyone respects him in the prison, so I bet he is super nice and super, like, thoughtful of the prisoners, but also super tough. And I think that is exactly what his character is. His character was so tough, but his character also had, like, this super soft spot for both Huey in this episode and for his wife, as we saw in the episode when he called her. But with Huey, he had that very emotional talk with him at the racetrack before A-Train's race, and I loved that conversation. It was really good. He kind of was acting almost like a therapist, like he might have been talking to one of the boys in the prison about a problem that they are having potentially. And I don't know, I thought that was a really good conversation, a really good way to connect Huey and Double M together as characters, and to kind of have them kind of on the same emotional page in a way, at least a same emotional understanding of a situation. And so I thought that was a really good thing. I really like the dynamic of the group of boys so far. Butcher, Frenchie, now Double M, and Huey. I think their chemistry and their camaraderie together works really well. I said in episode 2 that if anyone of them was going to die, it was going to be Frenchie, but now I don't want Frenchie to die. And now the same thing, Double M is in the picture. If anyone was going to die in this episode out of the boys, it would have been Double M. But I don't want him to die anymore either. If any of them die now, I'm going to be really upset, because I've kind of grown attached to a lot of them. Butcher and Huey the most, because they've been in the show the most, but Frenchie is such a delight to see on screen. He is just so fun. And Double M is like, he's a very new character, obviously introduced in this episode, but again, he was just lovable in this episode. He had like some very emotional moments with Huey. He had some very funny moments with Frenchie in the van and his wife, and I thought he's a great addition to the boys. And as a whole, I think they all mesh, all of the actors and all of the characters, they mesh and have like super good chemistry, and they just work really well together, and they make the show so entertaining. Because for a show like this, it could be very easy to have these characters who aren't superheroes and have them just feel very boring. I feel like Homelander is such an interesting villain, and superheroes in general are very interesting characters to explore because of their superpowers and, again, like their inhuman ability, because again, they're superheroes, right? And especially in this world where the superhero system is very skewed and is very politically controlled, but it's also very like selfishly controlled for power, for money, for greed, and not to be a hero, as Starlight said in this episode. That's a very interesting plot theme, and you could have the show centered just around Starlight trying to navigate through this, and that would be interesting. So I think they're doing an amazing job having non-superhero characters be just as interesting as superhero characters, even though those characters are already at like a disadvantage because they don't have superpowers, which kind of makes their characters, on paper at least, less interesting. So they're doing a really good job with each character having their own personalities, having their own very interesting personalities in my mind, and having their own interesting emotional connections and understandings of how the world works and stuff, to kind of really make them as compelling as these superhero figures that we get in the show as well. So I don't know, I think that is a really good writing job, and it is something that is really hard to do, because as I've said like 100 times in the past 2 minutes, superheroes on paper are way more interesting than regular people. Another thing I really liked about this episode was Huey and Starlight's relationship kind of progress. I told you that they might go on a date eventually, or they might date eventually, when they sat on the bench. I think that was episode 1, I believe. That was episode 1 when that happened. And I said that they could just be friends, but maybe when Huey moves past Robin and she kind of gets into herself a little bit more, becomes more of who she wants to be, maybe they can start dating. And in this episode, my dreams were fulfilled when he got her number. I don't know, I love their conversations that they have together. I feel like that's when they can just be the most real, or I feel like that's when characters are just the most real, is when they're talking to each other. Like Starlight just opened up on the bench, and Huey responded with a very, like, he opened up and kind of let out his emotions as well, and they both kind of figured out something about each other. on that bench, and then it was kind of the same thing at the dining table. They see each other, they get nachos, which made me really excited because I really I know Huey was just doing it for the mission sort of, but I feel like he was also doing it because he does like Starlight, and I think Starlight does like Huey, and so, especially I think I know now because she gave her his number, or she gave him her number. But I really, really liked the conversation that they had, because especially when Huey turned off the microphone, I thought for a second he was just channeling everything to his so that they could hear what she had to say, and he was going to question her. And I was really sad at that moment for a second, because I was like, oh no, you're disrespecting her now, and and you might ruin the relationship because you're kind of spying on her. But then he turned off the microphone instead, which made me a lot happier, because he wants to be real with her. He wants no distractions with her, and I think that is the best part of the relationship, because they actually become who they actually are, who they really are as people, as characters, when they are around each other. And I think that is a really, really sweet thing. What she said about the superheroes, how they don't want us to be superheroes, they just want us to look like superheroes, that was a really powerful statement, and it's something I've been saying in this show for the past 2 episodes now, and I was going to talk about at the end of this episode as well, is just again how the system is so corrupt, and how it's making the whole world believe that these are superheroes when in fact they aren't really superheroes. It's the whole corporation is just making them look like superheroes and making them act like superheroes, but they're not really good people in a way, and they don't actually save many people. They probably kill more people than they save, and Starlight is kind of starting to realize that now, and I think that is a really cool development for her character, and I'm glad she is still not on board with it. I'm glad that the corporation that I keep forgetting the name of the corporation. It starts with a V and it's Volt or something like that. Volt or something like that. And I think that was a really cool thing that she's doing, and it shows the strength of her character as well. The main event of this episode was the A-Train race, and A-Train was kind of the center stage in terms of plot in this episode, and I hate A-Train. He cheated, and his girlfriend knows that he cheated, so I'm hoping that she spills the beans on Compound V at some point. That would be really, really fun. I mean, I think she will. I think she definitely will. You cannot say no to Karl Urban, right? You just can't. But yeah, I hated A-Train in this episode. When he didn't recognize Huey, I was super upset. When he's on the thing and says, I'm open, girls, if you want me, or something like that, and he knows his girlfriend's definitely watching. It's how bad do you want this? They're setting this character up to die and for the audience to be satisfied with his death, because every single time he's on screen, he disappoints, and he just makes me upset, and he makes me angry. And so I can't wait for him to finally get what he deserves, and to hopefully blow up, or maybe run so fast that he melts or something. I don't know. But yeah, Compound V, we finally know what it is. It is a performance enhancing agent. I said before that a Double M said that. I said, oh, it's kind of like steroids, right? You inject it and you get better, you get a big adrenaline boost and stuff like that, and I think that is exactly what it is. Very, very interesting. It works. I thought that his girlfriend was not a superhero, but it turns out she is. Maybe I just missed that in a piece of dialogue when I was talking or something, but she is a superhero. I thought she was a normal person, so when she was injecting it, I was like, what does it do to a normal person? This is insane. I wonder what it would do to a normal person though. Maybe just make them stronger like any steroid would or something. I'm not really sure, but yeah, imagine Homelander taking that, or any of them really taking that. A-Train can just run faster, but imagine Homelander, and he's already pretty much the most invincible person, or is the most invincible person on the planet, and he takes that and he becomes pretty much a god at that point. So that is a very interesting thing to think about as well. Something that I'm very excited to see going forward. And one more thing I want to talk about before I end this review is he talked with the lady, the Wonder Woman-esque superhero, who I forget her name at the moment. Homelander and her had the talk when they went to the gunner in the building, and then and he sticks his arm inside his chest and kills him, and then pretends, you know that scene, right? He talks to her about how Edgar is close to dying, and they're not superheroes, and they are, and they're but they're still being controlled by these non-superheroes. How are we so powerful, but we're still being controlled by these people? And then she says, because they sign our checks, which yes, they do, but I feel like he has a plan in mind to kind of take over this corporation, maybe even destroy the corporation and just let him be him. And maybe because he is so powerful, and if he has the 7 at his back, he can kind of at least run America, maybe even run the world. And so I think that might be where the plot is heading eventually. Maybe not the first season, maybe in the second season, but I keep getting like little hints that he is not happy with the system he is in, that Homelander is not happy with the system he is in at the moment. He is not happy being the most powerful person on the planet while still being a servant to Madeline. And so that is and Edgar, I think that was his name, right? Edgar. So very interesting that he brought that up, because I was going to bring that up at the end of the review, because it kind of came to mind, like, it's so interesting how these people who are not Soup are still controlling the most powerful people on the planet's lives, if you know what I mean. So that is a very interesting development, and I'm very excited to see where that goes. I think he's going to try and break away from the corporation with the Seven if they have his trust, and he's going to try and almost in a way rule the world, because I can totally see Homelander snapping at one point and just becoming like evil Superman, and I'm so excited to see that happen. I'm really hoping he does snap. I'm hoping maybe not in the first season, because I like his pretending to be nice but evil underneath side. I really love that in characters. But maybe in the second season or even in the third season, he kind of starts to snap more and more and more and become evil, like more evil, going down the evil hole or something. That would be really interesting. So yeah, very, very excited to see what happens. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here. It means a lot for you to be supporting me, supporting my channel. And thank you so much if you listen to my review. It means a lot for you just to listen to me talk. And I will see you next time for my next Boys reaction, which is Season 1, Episode 4, entitled The Female of the Species. See you then.